Hi guys, good evening. So today, let us take a look into the array list concept. So which let us continue with that. So I told you, we'll discuss regarding the custom class objects, right? Say for example, assume there is a college. So there, every students will be having their student ID and student name and their combinations, right? So assume it's a PUC college, so everybody having their own combinations, right? Like PCMB and PCMCS and PCM like that. So if that is the concept, so how I can create an object of that class and how I can add that object in the array list thing, and how I can access the variables and method variables from the list. So that we'll try to understand. So before that, let me declare few variables like first is int stdid. So I'm giving short names and string std name, and so this one is right, the combinations. So that one will be a character array. So character array, which is std combo. Assume it's a combination, std combination, basically student combination. So now I'll create one constructor, public students, which expects first one is int stdid, comma string std name, comma character array of std combo. Okay, so this is the constructor. Whenever I am creating an object of this class, I'll be passing these values to this constructor, and this constructor will assign those values to these variables. So how can I differentiate, how can I use the this I mean how can I use these variables inside this constructor using this keyword, right? Say for example, in the class having two variables which are with the same name. So if we use this keyword, so which represents the current class variable, so std dot id, so meaning this variable is equal to std id. Okay, so the meaning is this std id is referring to this one, and this std id is referring to this one. That is the meaning. Okay, then comes this dot std name is equal to std name. Okay, this dot std combo is equal to std combo. Okay, fine. So and also I'll make these as public so that I can access it from other packages. So by default the access modifier will be default. So the default meaning is we can access within this particular package but not in the child classes. So I have created one class called ArrayList custom class. So which is in the another package. So that I want these variables to be accessed outside of the class. So that is the reason I made this as public. Okay. So always this constructor also should be public, because this constructor will also be called outside of this package, and because I am creating an object of this class in this particular class. So now let me create an object for that students class. Students uh, st1 is equal to new students. Here I am passing the value. What is the value? Assume 1, and assume John is the name, and combo I have to pass, right? So the new char. So how do we pass the values, array values, in the directly in the constructor is like new and the char and the values. So what are the values? Assume it's PCMB, CM, comma B. Fine. So this object is done. Okay. So import this package from the that particular collection, and also you add this further. other class. I'm creating the other objects. So this is st2, uh, id is 2, and John, instead of John, Peter. He is PCMCS. Okay. So now the object 3, and the ID is 3, and John, Peter, and assume it is Bran. Fine. This guy is having only 3 PCM. Okay. So now I created an object of that particular class. Now I want to add these objects into the array list. So let me define one list, and here what is the argument type. So the argument type, please remember, whenever we are working with the custom classes, the class type is the arguments type. Okay, list is equal to new array list of same argument type is students. So it's done. It's all. Import this from java.util package. This also from java.util package. Okay, now I want to add the values into this particular list. How do we add it? List dot, there is a add method, right? So add the object 1, then next add the next object, list dot add of st2, list dot add st3. So that's it. So it is done. So now how I can read these values? What is the variable name which is assigned? What is the student name? What is the student id? What is the student combination? So if I want, how can I read those values? So for that, let me run one loop. So for this loop also, the type is students. Sts is equal to list. Okay, so now it is done. Students, it's a typo. Okay, so now it's done. So now I want to print the values, right? Yeah, sts dot the student id, and concatenated with the space plus sts dot student name, and plus and concatenate and plus sts. This is an array, right? So how do we convert this array to print it? So there is a method, right? Arrays dot to string of sts dot this std combo. Fine. So I want to print this, right? So this is what happened to this. I start to string, and everything seems to be correct only. So sort fine. Now close this one, and done. So now run this. Uh, Let me expand this one. Yeah, guys. So the one John PCMB, and 2 Peter PCMC, and 3 brand PCM. So that's it. So whenever we are working with the custom class, so we have to define the custom class, and then we have to supply the values. So the same thing which can be applicable to other collections also, like sets, hash map, and other stuffs also. So you please remember these things, guys. This is very very important. It's like in the very beginning level of interviews, they may not ask you, but in the intermediate level or in the difficult level, so they can ask you these kind of questions, like how do you pass the custom class objects into the list or set or hash map. So this is how we can do it, guys. So that's all, guys. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share and subscribe to my channel, guys. If you have any concerns, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so very much.